Hi guys, and welcome to this Wednesday video rather than a Tuesday video. I've just literally come back from a meal with my very good friend and one of my oldest friends in the whole goddamn universe, and that's Mr. Philip Beezer. He's been with me at many drum shows and drum clinics and various things. He's like my right-hand man, wingman when I'm out on the road doing stuff, and I've known him for years. Him and Ian Clifford are my oldest friends and I cherish their friendships. So we just celebrated his 50 something birthday, and mine's coming up soon, but let's not talk about the digits. So that's why it's a bit late doing this. It's coming out on a Wednesday. This is the Tuesday, so I didn't have time to do it today for various reasons. One of them is that I'm on tour with Siouxsie again for a couple of days. We're off to Wolverhampton on Thursday night, and then after that we're traveling over to Greece and then playing on the Friday night in Greece. A nice festival there. I think Echo and the Bunnymen are on as well, and a few other people that, you know, are on that circuit that did the Cruel World Festival. But what am I talking about? Well, I've got no drumming bits to talk about, particularly no videos or records I'm going to talk about. But this came through the door today. Now, I love the way the Vulcan do these boxes. Kind of looks like a pizza box. There's your bass there, or paddy, or whatever they call it in America. And there's a lot of stuff over this, you can't see it, but there's like the ingredients, the different cymbals and, you know, ranges and stuff and so on. But it's kind of cool. I like it. So Vulcan Cymbals, I've been with them for about 5 years now, maybe 6 years. Great company, really enjoy working with them. Max is amazing. You know, the cymbals are designed in Italy but made in Turkey. We know Turkey is where it's at as far as cymbal smithery is concerned. And I've had nothing but nice comments about the cymbals since I've used them. And that just sounds like a bit of old sort of schlep that people say, but it's true. Any of the engineers I've worked with, I've mentioned them before, Tom Dolgetty, Stuart Bruce, Rick Simpson, Seb Pachia, Phil Andrews, you know, they've all said how amazing they sound. And they're not just trying to butter me up, they need to. They've worked with some of the greatest drummers in the world. Who plays Zildjian, Peisty, Meinl, whatever, and they say these cymbals sound great. I don't have to roll anything off the top, you know, or add anything or take anything away, and they sound great in the mix, which, as we know, that's what we're looking for. We want things that sound good in the mix. Like last week I spoke about the snare drum thing, and it's the same with cymbals. You want them to sound good. And over the years I've been a Sabian guy, I've been a Zildjian guy, and of course Bosphorus I was with for a long time. And they were lovely cymbals, and I had my own XT edition range. All wonderful, very nice. But you know, that came to an end, and I moved on to pastures new, meeting Max, and Vulcan was the thing. Now I know people, including Max, say, why don't you please do a video on Vulcan cymbals? You keep talking about it. I've never heard them, I can't find them in the shops, blah, 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 blah. I will do. There's a presence online, and I'll put that up on this bit now. They're fantastic cymbals, handmade Turkish cymbals, sound fantastic. I've got various ranges from the Etnas to the Legends to the Dark Masters, the White Masters. There's probably some I've forgotten, Antique as well. Anyway, so any artist I work with, you know, like any session that I'm on, I'll take a good array of cymbals as well as snare drums and heads and da-da. And with Vulcan, I've got a nice, thanks to Max again, thank you Max, I've got a nice array, a mix of their cymbal ranges, and I can take them and mix and match. So as long as it works in the music, that's all that matters. And I find, as I say, engineers are happy, bands are happy, I'm happy, they do a great job, and they're wonderfully made cymbals. And Max looks after me very well. And just before the tour started, I did a little video of an unboxing of an antique 18-inch antique crash, which sounds fantastic, and I've been using it with the Siouxsie on the Siouxsie rig, you know, when I'm going out with Sue. And when I was with Lorena, I needed a different set of colours, and when I came to working with Sue again, I was on Bosphorus last time, so working with her now on Vulcan cymbals, I had to really think about what I wanted, how I wanted it to work, which is amazing. And I've got like a Legend 18-inch crash, antique 18 or 19-inch crash, and I've got 22-inch Etna, so already 3 different ranges. I've got an Etna crash this side and a white trash 18-inch effect cymbal to my far right over my 18-inch floor tom. And then I've got like an X hat with a Dark Master top, but a legend underneath. And on my main hi-hat, I've got the legend on the top and the Dark Master underneath. So there's 2 sets of hats, and I like to swap them over. I like the way they sound when they're not in the pair, which is kind of, most people go, why? I just like it. It just really works for me. And I said to Max, the 18-inch white trash effects with the holes in it is sounding really good. It's effective, but it's quite thin. And I'm not the heaviest player, but you know, when I'm playing with Sue, I tend to lay in a little bit more. And then I said, is there a way have you got another range of effect cymbals, something that would really work? So in this package, he said yes. And in this package, it's just arrived in time to go to Wolverhampton, which will be tomorrow. So if you're going to Wolverhampton today, it'll be, I guess, because it'll be Wednesday by the time this comes out, which is tomorrow. Today's Tuesday. I'll have this cymbal on the stand. So if you're coming to see Sue, it'll be the cymbal on the right-hand side that goes that kind of thing. So I've got my trusty scissor, and I'm just going to get into this box. This is always so exciting. You know, I said before, I used to work for Sonal Drums and Saving Cymbals back in the day, hence how I got to meet Bob Zildjian. And I met Horst Link before he passed away as well. I mean, I was a teenager, but he was the main head honcho family member of the Sonal Drum Company. And went to the factory, thanks to Steve Gardner, you know, and Simon Gardner and Ken Dewar and all those people. And Nigel Robinson as well, who unfortunately is no longer with us, but he worked at Assembly Music as well in Bath, which I've also mentioned. But that was my connection to get in on the business side of the drumming thing, not the playing necessarily, but certainly the business side. Okay, so here we go. So let's put this down here. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so straight off the bat, what have we got? So we open up this and we find, this is cool. They've got these little Vulcan muffles, like moon gel type things, which are kind of cool. That you could put on cymbals to calm them down. But you know, like I said to Max, you don't need it because the cymbals taper themselves sound-wise. They taper off beautifully. There's no need to use that, you know, no need to use that at all because they're so good. A few brushes of Vulcan cymbals, different ranges. I mean, you know, this is not really, well, it is. It is a sale pitch. Why not, you know? Check them out. Be brave enough to do something that isn't the main cymbal manufacturers, you know, be brave and go to a different company. And these are a company I think you could really dig, and I think you'd get into it, you know. Great ranges, really musical sounding cymbals. I know that sounds daft, but they're really musical sounding cymbals. And there we go. And who's that joker here who decided to do the Vulcan Spock greeting, live long and prosper? Yes, it was me, but why not? In a very colourful jacket there. Yeah, so there we go. Lovely booklet, nice, showing the ranges. I've got 1 or 2 of those. Pass to some friends. Bit of polystyrene, bit of packing, and now down to the business here, business at hand, which is this. And I've not heard this before, but he said this is what I need to really get that China sound that I'm looking for, but not be a China. And we know a lot of companies make these. Maybe Sabian was the first to do the sort of cheese cymbal with the holes missing, the Edam cheese or whatever. But here we go. This is what we're looking at. Let me move the pizza box over there. Thank you, pizza box. You've done your job very well. So we've got a Vulcan. What have we got? Let's have a look. Oh, hang on. I need to put my other glasses on for this. Oh. Brilliant FX cymbal. And it's all in a brilliant finish, it would seem. Look at that, it's looking rather nice. And there's the rain again. Love that sound. we see that? I think we can. I love the red Vulcan emblem there. I think it's great. I think it looks great on the cymbals. And it's a Motion 18-inch FX crash. Now I'm not going to be, I think that's thunder. I'm not going to be laying into this too heavy with my neighbours at 8:45 in the evening. Oh, yes, lovely. That opens out beautifully. And I might have to change the carne on my kit to have one each side, because I've got the 18-inch trash one side. I may just have to include this the other side, but for tomorrow's gig, and probably in Greece, I'll just take this one out and leave the other white masters to go back with the kit. Lovely, lovely oriental sounding cymbal that I know is going to open up beautifully. And it's a bit darker. The white trash is more higher, which is lovely, but this is also thicker as well. Obviously anything with holes in, you know, the metal has already been sort of under distress, or what the term, you know, whatever that term is. It's already kind of vulnerable to being broken and having slight issues with breakages and bits and bobs. Hello, I'm back again. But this is a winner. This is a real winner. And I thank Max and all the guys at Vulcan for getting this ready. They're handmade, and he said he might not be able to get this ready in time for the rest of the tour with Siouxsie, but he has. So thank you very much. Sorry, I was just looking at some messages that were coming up there. So thank you. That's amazing. I will do another video on this on Vulcan, and actually I'll go to Nick's studio at NARM Studios, I think, and I'll probably go with my nephew, who's a professional filmmaker, and we'll go along and do a proper film and get this posted up on YouTube and stuff, because I think they're well worthy of being listened to. They're amazing sounding cymbals. Yeah, it's a sales pitch, but you will not be disappointed when you try them. Very good. So if you're coming on to see me tomorrow, well, not me, but Sue, but I'll be in the band. I'll be playing this bad boy. Give the effects a yo when I hit it. And in the set, I hit it quite a lot. It's being played quite a lot. And if you come to Greece as well, I look forward to seeing you. And then we're out again next week. I can't remember, we're in Madrid, I think, and some other places in Europe. I can't remember. I'll probably be back on here next week rabbiting about that. But if you come to see us, make a big noise. We're really looking forward to coming to your town and making a right lovely royal Siouxsie Sioux racket and bringing the groove to your town. So thanks for tuning in, as ever. Thank you. And if I'm going to see you at the gigs, as I say, holler loud. If I'm not, then please continue to follow my channel, continue to subscribe and like and do all those things and pass it on to other people. I really, really appreciate it. It's growing all the time. We're nearly at 900. It's getting there. It's creeping up. It's in the mid 80s at the 800s at the moment, but we're getting there. Yes. So take care, guys. I'm off to play some rock and roll, or punk and roll, and I'll hopefully connect with you sometime over the next few days. If it's not a Friday video, it might be a Saturday or a Sunday, but there'll be more to come. Okay, thanks for tuning in, guys, and take care. Bye.